A simple fact that is hard to learn is that the time to save money is when you have some. People with a low income struggle to save because they are either not left with enough after expenses or are not in the habit of saving. According to recent surveys, about 76% of Indian households have savings less than 1 lakh rupees, which is currently $1,350. Additionally, only about 33% of Indians have savings above 200,000 Indian rupees, which is $2,700. If I talk about America, 69% of Americans have less than $1,000 in savings, while 34% have no savings at all for emergencies. Furthermore, the average American household carries approximately $7,000 in credit card debt alone. These numbers underscore the importance of adopting effective saving habits to safeguard against financial instability and unexpected expenses. Irrespective of how you manage your finances, you cannot ignore the importance of saving. Let's dive in. Number 1, automate savings. Automations serve as a game changer in the realm of personal finance. Automation makes saving effortless. Once you set up the system, it operates in the background without requiring regular attention from you. Automated saving ensures that you consistently set aside money without the need for manual intervention. It helps to instill discipline in your saving habits by removing the temptation to spend the money that you intend to save. Set up automatic transfers from your checking account to your savings account at regular intervals, such as weekly or monthly. You can decide the amount to transfer based on your budget and financial goals. There are several apps and online tools available that can help you automate your savings. These apps can analyze your spending habits, set savings goals, and automatically transfer money to your savings account accordingly. So automate your savings now. Number 2, use the envelope budgeting system. Envelope budgeting system is simple yet powerful method of budgeting, where you allocate specific amounts of money for different categories of expenses and keep those funds in separate physical or virtual envelopes. Each envelope represents a budget category, such as groceries, rent, utilities, entertainment, and so on. You then only spend money from the corresponding envelope for its designated category. Envelope budgeting forces you to be more aware of your spending habits because you can physically see how much money you have left in each category. Since you can only spend money that you have allocated to specific categories, the envelope system helps prevent impulse spending. It encourages you to think twice before making purchases and consider whether they align with your financial priorities. By visually tracking your progress toward your savings goals within the envelope system, you can see how close you are to achieving those goals. This can provide motivation to stick to your budget and continue saving. The envelope budgeting system is something you can do once you've worked out your budget plan. 3. Track your expenses and cut down all unnecessary expenses. Saving money is the best way to earn money. Tracking your expenses and cutting down unnecessary expenses is the important aspect of effective personal financial management. Collect all your financial statements, including bank statements, credit card statements, receipts, and any other records of your spending. Create categories for your expenses such as housing, transportation, groceries, dining out, entertainment, utilities, subscriptions, savings. Utilize various tools and methods to track your expenses. These can include spreadsheets, budgeting apps, expense tracking software, or even a simple pen and paper. Evaluate each expense and determine whether it's a necessity or a discretionary spending item. Needs include essentials like housing, food, utilities, and transportation, while wants are non-essential items or services. Identify areas where you can cut back on discretionary spending. This could involve reducing dining out, entertainment expenses, impulse purchases, subscription services, or luxury items. Look for alternative ways for savings. These alternative ways we are discussing later in the video. 4. Buy smartly. Avoid impulse buying. Do not save what is left after spending, but spend what is left after saving. It's easy to get tempted to spend on things you weren't intending on buying. Shops are very good at enticing us into parting with our cash. Practice delaying gratification by giving yourself time to consider purchases thoroughly. Avoid making spur-of-the-moment decisions and take a pause before completing the transaction. Distinguish between essential needs and discretionary wants. Minimize exposure to environments or situations that tempt you to make impulsive purchases. Unsubscribe from marketing emails. Avoid browsing online shopping websites unnecessarily. Steer clear of retail stores unless you have a planned purchase. Evaluate whether the item adds value to your life and contributes to your overall satisfaction and well-being. These are major things where you can improve your saving. Now we are going to discuss more smarter ways to deduct day-to-day expenses and improve your savings. Cutting back on subscriptions and memberships can be an easy way to save money. Many of us sign up to services or memberships without using them as much as we should. Sometimes we even forget we have them. Eating out or buying takeaways can be a significant expense. Cooking at home is not only cheaper, but it's also a healthier option. Plan your meals in advance and create a grocery list to stick to when shopping. Researching before you make a major purchase helps you in more ways than one. It means you can compare features as well as prices. That way, you can choose the one that best suits your needs and budget, and you won't fall under salesman trap. It may take a bit of time, but it's another way to save money. Take advantage of discounts and coupons. Look for the best deals when shopping online. Make use of cashback schemes. By improving your negotiation skill can save you a lot of money in life. Negotiate on bills and insurance rates whenever possible. If you have access to public transport, this can be a much cheaper form of travel than running a car. It might mean you have to walk more than you would if you used your car, but walking is good for you. Try it for a month and see how you get on. Cutting down on unnecessary expenses isn't just about reducing the amount of money you spend, it's also about spending wisely. Instead of always buying new things, consider renting or borrowing items, or buy them secondhand. There are plenty of sales sites and apps where you can find some good bargains. Lots of people might only use something once or have unwanted gifts that they sell for less than the retail price. Not every party need to be attended. We can sometimes say no. Learn the art of saying no. So many people just spend unnecessary on weekends. Figuring out how to save money fast on a low income can be a challenge. But with a budget and a plan in place, you can make it happen. The habit of saving is itself an education. It fosters every virtue, teaches self-denial, cultivates the sense of order, trains to forethought, and so broadens the mind. I hope you love this video as much as I love making it. I wish you success in your financial journey. Save money as much as possible and get financial freedom as soon as possible. That is the ultimate goal. From the bottom of our hearts, thank you for joining us today. See you in the next video. Until then, take care.